Hello guys, we have a 5 game slate for January 17th. Last slate, it was an amazing slate for me. Hope you guys also had great luck last slate as well. I ended up playing a lot of James Harden and Anthony Davis in the same lineups and separately. Also fitting Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jay Crowder as guys that just went off. So overall, it was a really great slate. So going into these future videos, I want to kind of keep them shorter. So I'm going to be giving like a few of my favorite plays that just stand out the most and mentioning the other plays that I like. So to start off with these 5 games, the first 2 games on the slate, Philadelphia against Indy and Sacramento at Charlotte. Those are the 2 games that I think can stay closer, and then the other 3 are potentially going to be blowouts. So I'm going to try to target the 2 earlier games. Obviously, blowouts, anything can happen in the NBA because these are all professional NBA teams. But really, Phoenix and Chicago and the Lakers, they just haven't looked great at all. And they're playing 3 very, very good teams. So definitely there's some blowout concern. But starting off for point guard, Kyle Lowry is the player that stands out. And I know I said there's blowout concern, but Kawhi Leonard is on a back-to-back. The Raptors are on a back-to-back. And so Kawhi Leonard is probably going to rest. Obviously, if Kawhi plays, then this game definitely could blow out. Even if he misses, the Raptors could still blow them out. Even the Suns have rested, not playing Wednesday. The Raptors played. It was a tough matchup for the Raptors against the Celtics. They ended up losing. But here, going back at home, Phoenix is a very easy matchup for this Raptors team. Kyle Lowry without Kawhi is going to have to do a whole lot. So it doesn't matter if it's a blowout or not. He's going to have to do a whole lot. And he has to do that for it to be a blowout. So regardless of blowout or not, I like Kyle Lowry here. And we know Phoenix, they just don't play any defense. Melton, he's been a nice defender, but definitely not somebody that's going to lock you down. So Kyle Lowry, one of my favorite point guards on the slate, if Kawhi Leonard is out. If Kawhi is in, probably not going to be on Lowry. For shooting guard, I like Victor Oladipo, 7.6K. He seems really cheap now, and this is a matchup that is a pretty good one actually because the Sixers haven't been that good defensively this year, and Jimmy Butler hasn't been the same. And the Sixers, they had a terrific game last game against the Timberwolves, but here Oladipo, he really hasn't been performing that well, but it's mainly been due to like blowouts or something like that. And Oladipo, 7.6K in what should be a competitive game, you definitely can expect 30 plus, 40 plus maybe. And we know the upside that he has. Like in these games that have blown out, he's only hit like 24, 25, 30s. So if it's a close game, he's going to be playing way over 26, 28 minutes. And this should be close, and he's going to be at home too. Oladipo, 7.6K, just a crazy price decrease in recent weeks. Oladipo, an excellent spot here, finally. A spot that we can definitely play him. Small forward, running it back with Jimmy Butler, 6.8K. Same thing. This is a game that should stay close, and Indiana is pretty solid defensively. But Jimmy Butler at 6.8K, just sub 7K price for him. Sure, there's other players on this team. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid's going to take up a ton of usage. But Butler here, he's still one of the star players. He's one of the most, out of the 3 guys, he's one of them. And here against Indy away, Butler doesn't have like crazy home or road splits, so it definitely doesn't bother me at all. Close game, so you should see 30 plus minutes for sure. And 6.8K, he really doesn't need to do a whole lot. Really, he can do it with like steals and blocks too. So, you don't need him to shoot well. Obviously, if he does, that's amazing. But if he, has one of these like kind of off shooting games, he can still get you there with, to value 5x just because he is so cheap in this spot. Victor Oladipo defense doesn't really scare me. Butler, he's a great player. We know what he is. We know who he is. This game should stay close, and I like the idea of running it back, especially with all these blowouts that could happen. Next center, Willie Cauley-Stein, 6.5K. Charlotte has been just getting beat up by opposing big men really ever since, even with Cody Zeller healthy. Without Cody Zeller now, they're even worse against centers. WCS is a terrific young center who can double-double. He'll get you blocks and steals, and this is a terrific matchup for him, obviously. and he's been getting a lot of assists lately too. So he's just trying to like contribute everywhere, and he's gonna be able to definitely have a very easy time against Biombo, who's undersized, or Hernan Gomez, who's not a good defender. And if they want to try to put Marvin Williams at center, it's not gonna work. Marvin Williams isn't big enough. As long as WCS stays out of foul trouble, I definitely see him hitting around 40 DraftKings points, and 40 definitely way more than value. He's $500 cheaper for some reason. One bad game, not horrible game, but he didn't reach value there, and his price is all the way down. So really like WCS, should do a lot better than his last time out. And then guard, I like his teammate. Make sure you click on the right Bogdanovic here. Bogdanovic of the Kings. 5.5k. Again, he's been so underpriced, just like every slate that the Kings are on. He's a guy that's gonna get you close to 30 minutes if the game stays close, possibly 30 plus, depending on the situation. And he just contributes all around also. And obviously, sometimes he's gonna have an off shooting night, but he always just brings it like everywhere. He's so all around, and in this spot against Charlotte, they're really not that great of a defensive team. It should stay close because Charlotte's at home. And Bogdanovic, 5.5k. Like, he only needs to get you 27.5. That's what he got last time, and he's cheaper by 100. He has upside of 40 plus, close to 50 even. He's shown it this year. So I really like Bogdanovic here. Excellent spot. He handles the ball a lot. Even, with jumper back, which people are kind of like scared about, it really doesn't matter to me. Bogdanovic is the guy that's going to close the game. His minutes, probably, like, he could potentially lose just a couple of minutes, but just know that he's going to be coming off the bench now with jumper back in the lineup. And when he comes off the bench, he's getting the ball a lot. When he comes in like midway through the first, he usually plays like a whole quarter until a second quarter midway. So he's going to be getting the ball a lot just to handle with Fox off the court. And even with Fox is on the court, Bogdanovic is like very much a big part of their offense. So Bogdanovic, excellent play. I'm going to really like this guy anytime he's under 6k. So there's the 5 guys that really stand out to me. Other guys that I want to mention are at point guard, Kemba Walker. Same thing. Kings against the Kings, fast pace. Kemba at home, we always know the kind of upside he has. Corey Joseph, value play. TJ McConnell as well. And then Monte Morris if you think the game blows out, and depending on how the injury situation is for Denver. Shooting guard, Devin Booker. He recently returned from a back injury. Maybe he's not 100%, not sure about that. But if Kawhi Leonard were to miss this game, could possibly stay close, but obviously it could still blow out. And Booker, he's pretty priced down actually at 7.8k. And then small forwards, Buddy Hield. He's another option if you don't want to go with Bogdanovic or you want to game stack this, because it is going to be pretty fast paced. Definitely, Hield is priced down actually, 6.1k, so not bad for that. And then TJ Warren is 6k against Toronto. Same thing, blowout potential, but Warren has the upside in this spot. He's priced down even with Booker back, so not a bad play. And if this game stays close, it can't just be Booker. Warren's going to be helping him out a lot. So I like TJ Warren too if you want to try to like stack this with Kyle Lowry or Kawhi if he plays. And then Norman Powell, value play if Kawhi is out, 3.9k, and CJ Miles and OG Anunoby were out today. So Powell could definitely pick up a lot of minutes even on a back-to-back here. I don't think he played a lot of minutes against the Celtics. So if Kawhi were to miss, he's probably going to start and he's going to be locked in for a ton of minutes. And Danny Green might even rest too because he's a veteran on a back-to-back, so we'll never know. But we're just going to have to wait on that for now. And then Juancho Hernan-Gomez if you're really digging deep. I don't think you need to go here, but if you think it blows out, which I do think it could, definitely could pick up some blowout run. But he has injury concerns right now. Like, he's had an injury that's really bothering him. But definitely he could get some run. Power forward, Marvin Williams. He's been playing a lot of center recently, and the Kings do give up a lot to centers. And as long as he stays out of foul trouble, he'll probably play 30 plus minutes in this spot because just how the Hornets kind of want to go small sometimes. And he definitely can shoot the ball. Kings allow a lot of threes, and he's going to be at home too, 4.8k. Priced down a little bit here. Definitely nice play. Next, Bobby Portis, blowout again. Wendell Carter Jr. is going to miss So Portis could possibly play some 5 here or backup 4 or 5, whatever it is. He should be able to be on the court for blowout run, and if he does get that run, definitely he could exceed value here against Denver. And then Jabari Parker, same thing for him. He's only 3.6k, a lot cheaper. Probably the preferred blowout run candidate if you want to trying to pick between the two. Just to save money, Jabari 3.6k. He appears to be back in the rotation recently, and without Wendell Carter tomorrow, Parker could definitely pick up that backup 4 with Portis backup 5, and definitely could get some blowout run. He was on the court against the Lakers for the end when it became a blowout. So Jabari Parker, only 3.6k if you're looking for some value. And then center is DeAndre Ayton. Obviously his minutes are kind of all over the place, and Booker being back. Mason Plumlee is 4.4k, yeah. Even if it's a blowout, he can probably do a lot when he's on the court though. He's not going to get the blowout run, but he is so active and it's the Bulls, so he could definitely get you like a 30 with blocks and steals just out of nowhere. He's a pretty good producer when he's on the court. And then Rashawn Holmes, 4.2k only, just always a guy that I look to for value. He's still kind of cheap. And then Ivica Zubac if you're looking for value and you think this game blows out. So the guys though again are Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this style of video, and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. If you like what you see, and my Twitter is @BobFools. Follow me on there. Link will be in the description. Just follow me for updates. I'll post stuff as the day goes on with injury news and how stuff changes. So please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and link is in the description for my Twitter. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next slate. Bye.